Nike acquired leading Web3 studio RTFKT in December 2021. Just before that, RTFKT, in collaboration with world-renowned artist Takashi Murakami, released CloneX, one of the first 3D asset avatars. Now, Nike announced dotSWOOSH, slowly laying the foundation for brands to follow, especially with the recent release of Air Force 1, the Web3 spin on the cult classic with Air Force 1. GM NFT Explorers, Mike Damazo here to help you navigate through the metaverse as your no-shill resource. For this video, we'll cover a bit about RTFKT, dotSWOOSH, and what the future potential is for Nike's plan with Web3. Quick rewind about RTFKT. They are a digital design studio created in 2020, acquired by Nike in 2021, and recently signed with creative artists agency CAA to explore film and TV projects based on the company's IP. The studio has achieved notable success with projects such as CloneX and 4 digital collections, with one of them being with Nike and the other like a partnership with Jeff Staple. In addition to exploring film and TV projects, RTFKT and CAA will create educational programming and webinars for crypto and 3D focused artists. So they're definitely out there looking out for the community. Now, if you're new here, let's go over what Nike has just launched with dotSWOOSH, a virtual platform where users can gain access to exclusive events, collaborate with Nike designers on virtual products, and earn perks from the transfers of those products. The first wave of participants will come from its most engaged customers, those from cities that don't get first access to new tech, and partners from its diversity, equity, and inclusion groups. Users will be able to buy virtual products there, and in the future they may be able to pre-order physical shoes in the form of virtual ones. dotSWOOSH may be the catalyst to further Web3 mass adoption through a familiar brand. As mentioned, Nike is releasing their dotSWOOSH community platform, which will focus on virtual creations such as an Air Force 1 shoe, or rather Air Force 1 aka OF1. Early members can purchase the Air Force 1 Collection, which will consist of virtual boxes with digital versions of the iconic shoe. The collection will also feature virtual creations by fans, which will be NFTs. After the sale, collectors can participate in a communal reveal to view their NFT. Nike plans to enhance the dotSWOOSH experience by offering exclusive physical products and member-only experiences. Pay attention to the utility included in your OF1 collectibles. With the release of a new Air Force 1 low sneaker featuring the dotSWOOSH logo on the tongue tag and ornamental shoelace tag, as well as embroidery on the heel counter that reads "This is not a JPEG." That's such a flex. Surrounding the dotSWOOSH logo, the shoe has a two-tone color scheme with a white toe box and black covering the quarter panels and heel counter, as well as white midsole and icy translucent outsole. Release details are yet to be announced, but my best guess would be the type of OF1 is one that you could redeem later on, which would limit its overall release, creating a scarcity in the line. So that's definitely good for collectors out there, but also creates that question of what size would you redeem for if you plan to flip or if you plan to hold for yourself, which, will it always be dead stock, or are you going to rock that at some time? Like we said earlier, RTFKT, the Web3 design studio and Nike's youngest brand, is partnering with luxury houses and artists to create a digital collectible universe as part of a new project called CryptoKicks IRL. Nike collaborated with RTFKT to release a limited edition sneaker with auto lacing technology and customizable lights. Paul Nicholson designed the branding for the sneaker, and RTFKT will also offer IRL quests. Christopher Lloyd was impressed with the technology. The sneaker and NFT will be released, it should have been released back in December 12th to 16, and demand is expected to be high. So as far as I'm aware, they did have the release when there was the CloneX and Nike event in Tokyo last month, and more events like that worldwide would be something to expect. Speaking of more IRL sightings, with RTFKT, there was the sighting of LeBron James photographed wearing special edition Nike sneakers that can only be bought as a digital collectible created by Nike's RTFKT. He was also presented with his own CloneX avatar. The sneakers have a limited edition of 1,776 pairs, and the CloneX avatar has that chosen one crown trait fitting for LeBron. It makes you wonder if this was all part of dotSWOOSH's grand vision on how they will use Polygon once Nike decides to scale this sleeping giant. So with the OF1 collection, it is now live, and there was the airdrop of a digital poster for some people. The OF1 box comes in two forms and contains AF1s from your Force 1 winners. After the reveal, members can explore the gallery and get more virtual creations from the marketplace. In the future, there will be utility and benefits with exclusive physical products or experiences. At this time, there is no secondary market available on OpenSea, but to actually trade between each other, the option isn't available yet. Also, dotSWOOSH isn't available worldwide. As of now, Japan is in a region that it's open to with their dotSWOOSH website. Trust me, I know. The OF1 collection launched with two sales, First Access and General Access. They created a step-by-step guide that has been provided to help members purchase the box. First Access requires an OF1 poster, while all members can purchase during General Access. Payment is made with a credit or debit card, and members can view their purchases in their profile. The snapshot of all dotSWOOSH members was taken, and some were randomly selected to receive an airdrop OF1 poster. The poster acts as a mid-pass to purchase the OF1 box, which contains Nike virtual creations inspired by the Air Force One's legacy. After the First Access sale, dotSWOOSH members can digitally unseal their mystery boxes and buy and sell their NFT, their Nike virtual creations in their dotSWOOSH marketplace, which as of this recording for this video, it has yet been available, because trust me, I recently looked before doing all this, and I am still waiting to pick up some pieces on the secondary market as soon as that is available. Now let's cover a bit about Nike with collaborations in the video game space. Yes, you've seen them in Roblox with Nike Land or other games like MLB's The Show. Well, Nike isn't going to slow down with implementing their fingerprint in the metaverse. Nike and Epic Games are partnering up for a collaboration involving Fortnite and Nike's Web3 platform. A teaser video was released showing their Nike Air Max and Fortnite's logo, an Air Foria logo, and the Unreal Engine and dotSWOOSH logos. The collaboration will be called the Ultimate Sneaker Hunt and will start on June 20. So it most likely started depending on when this video is dropped, which should be around June 20. So, as well as Nike's virtual studios and EA Sports have announced a partnership to bring dotSWOOSH digital collectibles to future gaming titles. The collaboration will allow fans to express their creativity through virtual play. Details of the project will be released later this year, and we'll do our best to cover that here. So the whole EA and Nike's dotSWOOSH is one to definitely keep an eye, especially with EA making their moves to Web3 and Web3 gaming being the next thing with what people are projecting. Curious on who the leading brand is in Web3? Well, we know Adidas, Puma, and Asics are already in the game. Luxury brands like Gucci and Louis Vuitton are also present. But did you know Nike is ahead of all of them? By many miles, in fact. With Web3 digital collectibles becoming an increasingly popular revenue channel for fashion brands, Nike is leading the way by generating over $185 million in revenue from NFT sales. Nike acquired NFT startup Artifact to accelerate its Web3 strategy, and other brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Tiffany & Company, Gucci, and Adidas have also made significant gains. Much of the House of Swoosh's success is attributed to the acquisition of Artifact, which demonstrates the potential of buying a Web3 company as part of their plan. Now, the synergy with Artifact and Nike's dotSWOOSH is strong even in a bear market. This would be all over headlines if this was the bull market, but the reality is crypto is going through its cycle, and I'm glad that, well, we have Nike here in the trenches building. dotSWOOSH is still at its early infancy stages, but as it's finding its footing, Nike is becoming a Web3 giant with Artifact already in their roster. What will be the next moves for dotSWOOSH? How will they garner worldwide adoption through their products? Also, with Polygon coming under fire with the SEC versus Coinbase, will that slow down their momentum with releasing their dotSWOOSH marketplace? So with 3D asset avatars slowly becoming mainstream, it's no wonder Artifact wanted to have first movers advantage in the space. Check out this video if you wanted to find out how they did it.